hands.
All right.
Oh, we're live. Hi, everybody.
What's up? Howdy doody. What's going on, everybody?
Yay, we're all back again. We've got Victoria with us tonight. I'm so excited. How are you doing, Victoria? And oh my gosh, you are somewhere different. You're in a different setting. Where are you?
Yeah, we are in Toppy's here at the distillery. We are in Toppy's bar. It's our beautiful bar that is adjacent to our outdoor space where we have copper skies.
Ooh, I actually haven't been in Toppy's. It wasn't ready when I wasn't ready when I was there last year, so I can't wait to see it.
So this is where our guests come when they are here on Saturday evening to enjoy copper skies and a complimentary beverage.
Ooh.
Yes.
That sounds lovely. So that's separate from the Welcome House, correct?
It is. It is, just behind the Welcome House, and it is named after Fawn's horse.
Toppy. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, it looks super cool in there. I can't wait to see it.
It is.
I'm very excited. Jay, you look like you're in your kitchen. Am I correct? What are you doing?
Jay?
I think he's frozen.
I think so.
Frozen in motion. Well, okay. We'll let Jay work that out. So Victoria, one of the things I'm excited about is that some of these cocktails you're now creating yourself rather than just learning how to replicate other recipes. So for a mixologist, that's really when you know that you've got, I'm not surprised because of your palate. You are our master blender after all, and curate our beautiful batches of 1884. But once you get technique down, it's not that difficult, don't you think, to start figuring out flavors that will go well and proportions?
It's not. I've had a master teacher. So I got a little leg up from a guy that has been making cocktails for well over 20 years.
He must be old.
So, yeah, he's old, Sailor. He's old.
I love you, sweetie.
I heard he looks young.
He looks real young. He looks real
young.
Yeah. I have enjoyed making cocktails and serving them to my circle of friends for years. But until COVID happened and we had time to slow down a little bit, I became the student. And so Speedy has been my instructor, and he has been awesome. And so now I'm learning how to use proper technique, using the correct tools, the correct method, the correct glassware. So it's been a whole lot of fun. I'm having a blast.
Isn't that so crazy how I find that
we have definitely come a long way.
When they learn to use the right glassware, they thought it was just being fancy before, but it really does make a difference, right?
It makes a big difference. It does. And so now, I think it may have been our first or second lesson. I created a cocktail that we're going to make together tonight.
Awesome. So, Jay, are you with us or are you still frozen? I can't tell.
I am. I think I'm here.
You're a little
These Wi-Fi issues for some reason.
Yeah.
It's been storming like crazy, so I guess my Wi-Fi is acting stupid. My stuff is going in and out. I don't know what the heck is going on. We're gonna get this thing figured out and still make it happen, because that's what we do. We make lemonade out of lemons. Thank you.
Yes.
I would say we make whiskey sour.
Hallelujah.
Look, you make lemonade out of lemons.
That too.
But you sure won't use a fresh lemon in your drink.
Yes.
Right, Sailor?
That's right. I heard Speedy back there laughing too.
Look, Jay. This is a lemon.
Yes.
And you use
Eat
this
it
to
more.
squeeze. You use this to squeeze to make fresh lemon juice.
Uh-oh. I
You got it?
have my children squeeze my lemons now. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I got
okay.
my children squeeze my lemons. So I already got my juice ready. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Boy,
okay.
ow.
Whatever works, dude.
Break
Whatever
yourself.
works.
You guys
I learned from
before,
last time. I ain't playing with y'all this time. I got my syrups. I'm ready.
oh, geez.
I'm ready. What?
Before
What?
we get
Come
into
on, Miss Victoria.
to the cocktails, you guys, we had a really good question that someone asked. And we haven't gotten this question in a long time. So I thought it would be fun to address it here rather than me typing it. So Brian asked, what is the best glassware for Uncle Nearest whiskey? And Brian, the reason why this is such a great question is, number one, your glass does totally matter. But this is also kind of an argument sometimes between whiskey lovers and whiskey drinkers, and even those that make whiskey. Just like we mentioned, Victoria, the glass you're using for your cocktail matters, definitely for whiskey. So you have a Glencairn, which is your tulip-shaped glass. I don't really have a mini one next to me. I've got a little tiny one. But so this is really meant for lower proof whiskey. So between 80 and 90 proof usually. Some people will drink our small batch in this. That's okay. But for 100 proof, like our 1856, a wide open glass is better. So we have rocks glasses that have Uncle Nearest on them that you can purchase on our website, just like Victoria had. And you can purchase these in regular size that say Uncle Nearest on them from our website as well. So what do you guys think? I mean, my rule is typically, you know, I would never do 100 proof in this because you get too much of the ethanols in your nose. And you want to open it up and get some of that out of there. Why are you laughing?
I'm just thinking about it. I don't want to get too much ethanol up in my nostrils. You know, you start sneezing and people think you got that stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nah. Yeah. I'll stick to a rock glass to keep it easy and real.
I mean, the Glencairns are beautiful for lower proof because it helps push all of the. You get that nose up there and you need to push that up. So that's what it was really designed for. But a nice wide, even a lot of whiskey lovers and aficionados drink out of a red wine glass, which I like to do also. That's really nice as well. So you're not heating up the glass with your
wide
hand.
open.
It's wide open as well. Yeah. So
now
really,
I didn't know that, Sailor. So I learned something tonight.
Yeah, they even make. It's funny. They even have stemmed tulips, right?
Yes.
You see how it's a little bit wider at the top than the typical Glencairn is.
Right.
I don't know why I have this tiny one here. But anyway,
I actually have one of those, but I wasn't. Yes, actually have a couple of them, but I wasn't aware about the red wine glass.
Yeah, the red wine glass is phenomenal. I mean, Max Meadows says huge glass, bigger is better. I totally agree with you, Max. The bigger the glass, the better. Let all that air get in there. But if it's an 80 proof whiskey, which we don't have, you know, then the Glencairn. Our rocks glasses are perfect. So again, you can go to unclenearest.com and just hit shop, and you can find all kinds of fun things on our website.
Hey, Sailor.
Big shout out to my man.
Have you heard of the pony glass?
Yes.
Okay, so Speedy is saying that because I'm not sure on that, but he is, that the pony glass is also another wonderful option.
Yes, I don't have one with me. When you're making the cocktail, I'll grab a picture and see if I can pull up a picture of it. The pony glass is really good as well. Just thinking like it's quarantine and most people are at home, and what do you have already readily available? You usually have an old fashioned or a rocks glass, and those work absolutely perfect, or a wine glass. So, yeah.
Hey, quick big shout out to my man Max. Yo, Max is our kids go to school or used to go to school. Max, we left the school. Now we're at another school. So I got to give a shout out to Max. Thanks for tuning in, brother, with all the Drew dads. It was Charles Drew Charter School. So peace out to all the Drew dads watching. What's up, Max? Thanks for tuning in. And I see Tex. I see who else is on here? There's a boatload of people on here. We haven't given shout outs. I haven't even introduced myself, just in case if you all don't know who I am. I think my name is Jay Madison.
Oh, we didn't know you, Jay. Come on. Everybody knows Jay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. W. Yeah, because I get that from my daddy. So Jay Madison, I'm here in Atlanta, market manager for Georgia, and I want to say a big shout out to all of our beautiful teammates tuning in right now. I was talking stuff, Sailor. I was talking a little something on the with Team South. So I know that's who's that? Tammy, Eric, Zalika, Tommy, my partner in crime here in Georgia, Courtney, Richie, Steve the Hindi. Did I miss anybody? And then Speedy's right there, so I don't know where Speedy is. Speedy's like either on the left or right. He may be on the floor. You know what I'm saying, helping out, making sure everything's cool down there.
He's my right-hand man.
He's in the background. We see him back.
Right. We couldn't do it without you, Speedy. So yeah, give a shout out to all our teammates all around the country. Yeah. So appreciate y'all tuning in and supporting us and loving us, and we're pushing this pill big time. And so it's always good to get on here podcast and act a fool.
To Olivia as well. So Trace Greenfield said that he went by and Olivia opened the gift shop the other day, and that's just Olivia. So wonderful. That's so nice.
Yeah, that's good. Olivia's like, she's over the top. She's a wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. Olivia, we could not do it without you. You hooked me up on a regular basis, so thank you for all that you do, darling. Oh, what's up, Gerard Brown?
She hooked me up tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There you go. There you go.
Just know she is always timely, and I appreciate it.
Right on.
Thanks, Olivia. Thank you.
Thanks, Olivia. You're awesome.
Our mask program is just so incredible. The work that she has done to help ship out literally hundreds of thousands. I'm not exaggerating.
I think she might be part octopus, because I don't know how she did it with two hands, because Lord have mercy. Yeah. Your boy, I'd have been face down like I can't do it. I can't
we have sent out well over 300,000 masks. I say we.
Shut your mouth.
Meaning Olivia.
Wait. Say that one more time. You done what now?
Shipped out more than 300,000 masks.
Okay, I'm just making sure you said 300,000.
300,000. Yes.
Wow. We're definitely more than whiskey. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Hashtag more than whiskey. Check it out.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to put these plugs in. Wow. So it's Thursday. How the heck did it get to be Thursday already? Jesus.
I know. Yeah.
Must see whiskey TV. Like now we're catching up with all the plugs, with all the technical difficulties. My camera going out. I don't know what the heck is going on. Now we're catching up. Okay. Hey folks, welcome to another evening. Must see whiskey TV. This is gonna be great. I'm so glad to see your faces. Good gracious. Am I loud? Am I too loud? I got these new buds in here. Okay. All right.
So you guys have beautiful ingredients in front of you. And unfortunately, I won't be making cocktails with you tonight. I have a boo-boo. I have my boo-boo. So I'm just going to watch.
Okay.
So we've got two that we're going to do tonight, correct?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
One of them is a custom creation from Miss Victoria. So I'm very excited, and I can't wait. When I'm feeling better, I'm definitely going to make these because they look delicious. So shall we get down to it, you guys? Are you ready?
Let's do it, Jay.
I think I'm ready.
Do it.
I think so. All right, let's go. Let's get it ready. Yeah, no pressure. Let's rock out. Which one you want to do first, young lady?
I'm following your lead.
Oh, okay. Well, what the heck? Oh, yeah, exactly. I say we start at the top. So the one on my sheet, I got the JAILBIRD. So let's break free and let's rock out with this JAILBIRD first and foremost.
Let's do it. So can I tell you? Can I give you a backstory in regards to the JAILBIRD?
Please.
Come on, give me some.
Team South, we had our Christmas gathering at a restaurant in Nashville called Geist, and I fell in love with the JAILBIRD that night. It was served, and I fell in love with it. So when we started thinking about what we were going to do on our next cocktail night, I asked Speedy if he could get in touch with the mixologist, and he did. And Freddy graciously provided the recipe for us. And he has also done other things. I think he provided our ice on the last show when we had the charcoal ice.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yes, Freddie provided that for me. So he is a
Freddie's
super
the ice
nice
maker.
guy.
Right on.
He is an awesome mixologist. And so the Jailbird is one of the drinks that one of the cocktails that I really, really enjoy with our 1884.
Oh, I love it.
Let's get down. And it's so lovely. I do agree with that. It's so lovely. All right. So thanks, Freddie, for hooking us up. And Jailbird, let's get ready. So we're preparing this in a shaker, madame. In a shaker. Yes.
All right.
So let's put a little. Let's put some ice in there first. Yeah, that's lovely. That's lovely.
And just so you guys know, I posted a link for the recipe to the Black Wall Street that you just referred to, Victoria, that had the charcoal ice. So the link is in the comments. So if you guys just check that link, you can follow the recipe there, just so you know. And then for the recipes tonight, I'm going to post that link also.
So since we're getting down to business, I got to put my glasses on, Jay.
Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. Let's go.
Don't
I'm not saying that.
Crazy.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to make sure you can see.
I can see very well.
Let's go. So we gonna do.
Martinez is with us.
What's up, Yvette? Hey, what's up, Yvette? Oh, you know what?
Hey,
I missed on Team South. I forgot to mention Tammy in South Carolina. I'm tripping. Tammy, don't kill me. South Carolina, North Carolina. Love you, Tammy. Keep it real. All right, so we're gonna start off with an ounce and a half of 1884, curated by the lovely Miss Victoria Eady Butler.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Great curation of the nation. That's it. So an ounce and a half of that, right? Then we're gonna do half an ounce of Italicus. It's kind of me and Speedy were talking about. It's kind of like a little bit of a vermouthish, fortified wine-ish, like Lillet-ish. Yes, it's delicious.
Can you bring it close to the screen so that we can see?
You daggone right I can. This is one sexy bottle. I'm just trying to tell you, folks.
Put it around, Victoria.
That way.
There we go.
Can you see it?
Italicus. Okay.
That light is right there. There it is. Ooh, yeah.
So it's a fortified wine. Got it.
Yes, fortified wine. And so lovely and delicious, I do agree. Let me stop making all this noise.
Victoria, Kate says you're very professional. Well, she says profesh with your spouts. She is, isn't she?
What
you all kill me.
What you got, Jay?
So I'm doing half an ounce of the Italicus. Did that. All right.
I got it.
Then next is 3/4 of an ounce of the Prickly Pear cinnamon syrup, which is right here. Ooh, look at you.
So I'm doing half of the Prickly Pear mixer and equal part of the cinnamon syrup to make the Prickly Pear cinnamon syrup. Okay.
Excuse me. One up on you for Sailor.
You did not make any Prickly Pear syrup. Don't go to line.
What I did, I went one step further. I actually have a Prickly Pear liqueur. Prickly Pear liqueur, which is slightly sexier than the lovely stuff you got there. So I did that in cinnamon and syrup and hooked it up.
Is your syrup homemade? Because my syrup is homemade.
Yes! I put the cinnamon sticks in there with sugar, equal parts water, put the equal parts of liqueur in there. So it's going to be a little spicy, a little liqueur in there, but what the heck, it's all good. But yes, the Prickly Pear flavor for sure, slightly more refined.
We have a question. We have a question. Jay, can you tell me the profile of the Italicus, or Speedy, if you can jump in, as in reference to other vermouths? So if you don't have the Italicus, is it easy to swap it out, or is it a completely different taste profile?
You want to jump in?
Yeah, Speedy, jump in. Because we were talking about it like a Lillet, but something drier though. So that was the
I
idea.
think he's sending you a response, Sailor.
Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect. Way to go, Speedy. Cause yeah, you know I can't do two things at one time.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Perfect.
All right, so bottom line, I'm old and I'm tired.
Louder.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
No, you gotta be louder. She's gotta be next to you.
You gotta be next to me.
Yep.
All right, so, imagine a more floral. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a more floral alternative.
Okay.
So you're going to get some gentian root notes. What are all these beeps?
Keep going. That's
Okay,
Jay.
so
Yeah.
some elder notes and things like that. So bottom line, it's a nice floral substitute. Okay, so when we're talking about something dry like Lillet, it's going to be a lot more floral forward. It's also a wonderful alternative if ever you're enjoying an Aperol Spritz but want to deviate from that name and you want something more floral. It makes a fabulous Spritz.
So if you can find it, definitely grab a bottle. But if you can't find it, what's the best alternative?
It's really its own animal.
It's its own thing.
Right. Because you said like elderflower and something like Lillet, that's two different things.
What if you did a half and half Lillet and a Saint Germain?
It would be on the sweeter side with the Saint Germain.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
maybe half and half with that, and then like a quarter ounce of dry vermouth in that sucker.
Dry vermouth and use some like flower water.
Wow, we're getting really complicated here.
Oh yeah, you're getting way over my head.
I know. I think the answer is find the Italian.
Meanwhile, my ice is diluting.
If not, try to get the Lillet Blanc.
Yeah. They went down the rabbit trail, didn't they?
Yeah.
Thanks, Speedy. I appreciate you, brother. Hey man, we could have done it without you for real. That's why we got Speedy here. Because just in case the ball drops, Speedy's right there.
That's right.
So all right, so oops, sorry about that. So we got a quarter, 3/4. We're back to 3/4 of an ounce. So we did 3/4 of an ounce of the prickly pear cinnamon syrup. That's in there. Now 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Merry Christmas. All right. Try and do this without making too much noise because my clinking gets on this microphone so well. All right. Then that's it, right? It's got method. Put all the ingredients into a cocktail shaker. Let's get down. Uh-oh. Is that too loud? I'm gonna try and talk over the steak. Anna, look, Sailor, I'm sitting down. You see that?
I know. It's not hard. It's not easy, is it? It's not easy. It's weird.
There you go. All right, let's put you over there. All right. I wonder if I should. Let's do a little bit of fresh ice. This is gonna be.
So we got
really
a
loud.
nice shake, and something that came up recently. When you're shaking, you want to you don't need to put a ton of ice in there, and you shouldn't. You want to just put a little bit of ice in there. Otherwise, you're not going to get a good. It won't mix well enough in there. So that came up recently.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we're straining it into our glass.
Oops, got to do this a rocks glass. I'm thinking of another one. So sorry.
And are we straining it over ice?
Yeah, I strained mine over a big cube.
A big cube, okay. So
you did a big cube?
I got a big cube.
Oh, my bad.
What you got?
I wasn't ready for that one. Cubes from the refrigerator, player. That's what I got.
Okay, go ahead.
We got to do what you got to do. It's
for
cold,
those of you at home, you can get the silicone ice molds for the large, what we call king cubes, the big square cubes. You can get them from Walmart for like $2. And they work really well.
Yes,
Doesn't
that's
have
very
to be
true.
Super fancy, and your ice cube won't break down so quickly and water down your drinks, and that's why it's nice to use the large cubes, especially when it's hot like it is now everywhere.
That's very true.
So hot. Okay,
so that was it. Stir over there. That's what I was going to ask. What are we supposed to garnish? Because it's not. What are you feeling?
Freddie didn't tell us to garnish. I couldn't remember from that night. And so I have a dehydrated lime on mine.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, okay. All right. I was looking for lemons, so we must have smashed all the lemons. I don't. I have a lovely little froth at the top, so that's my garnish.
Okay. Well, how about this? Cheers.
Cheers. Let's get it.
They both look beautiful, and it sounds amazing.
Drink honorably, everybody, always.
So that looks gorgeous.
It is really a good drink.
Oh, that's different.
Sailor.
That's nice.
Gorgeous.
It's good, isn't it? It's that prickly pear cinnamon syrup.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
That's nice. You can sit on that on the porch.
The prickly pear with the ginger, and then or cinnamon, sorry, and then the Italicus, which is floral, with the honey and the caramel and the sweet nuttiness of the 1884. Wow. Sounds like it would be unbelievable.
It's pretty doggone good.
Isaiah,
shout out to my girl Yatunde with the hand sanitizer. I had to get the hand sanitizer plug in there. Thank you, darling. We got some of our own too. Where's my hand sanitizer from Uncle Nearest? I think the kids
Isaiah says he's on the way, Victoria.
Tell him come on, we're here.
You know, Isaiah gets to come by and clean up and help drink all the drinks. That's a smart move, sir.
Oh, lucky.
That's genius, sir. Genius. All right, excellent.
So the next one is an original creation by Miss Victoria. Woo! All right.
Yes, indeedy.
Okay, I blinked out for a minute.
You're
not nervous, are you?
Just a little bit. You're okay.
Nervous? Now, look, we had this conversation before, right? Okay. Look. Don't.
You know what? Victoria, I'm so proud of you. You know how far we have come? This is what, the third show or fourth show? This is third show.
I don't even know anymore.
Third show.
This is the third show.
Don't make me handle you in front of company, okay?
Please. Okay. You know what? I need to go ahead and make me a trip up there because I need to be handled, Miss Victoria, because I have not seen your face in such a long time. And you know how we cut up. I love you, darling. All right.
I love you too.
Let's get busy.
Let's see how good you are at this grand diva.
Woo!
Man.
Excuse me. Well, you know, being a Kappa man, I'm used to working and hanging out with divas, and got so lucky to happen to marry one. Good job. Hey, babe, I love you. Hi, Solana. Nice plug. All right.
That's my sister wife.
You know how we do it. She's chilling. She's relaxing in the background now. So been working hard today. Kids back in school. Lord have mercy, y'all pray for us.
Yeah.
No, she was doing other stuff around the house. So when I came in, it was just like crazy. So, but yes, normally that's where she is. She got my back for sure. Could not do it without her. All right, so this one is the same thing in regards to measurement, and we're doing the 1884 again, folks. So grab your bottle.
Yes.
Look at it. Say I love you. Let's go. All right. There we are.
That's funny. I say I love you to my bottle all the time too.
I'm sorry. Is that bad? All right. We're doing an ounce and a half of Uncle Nearest 1884.
Yes.
Delicious. Good job. And then we're going to do 2 ounces of pineapple juice.
Now,
See that?
I have a
Got my
question
mason
for
jars.
you. Since you designed this cocktail, I am very allergic to pineapple. What would you suggest as a good alternative for a juice?
Oh, Sailor.
I know.
I have a very good girlfriend. One of my best girlfriends. She's not allergic, but she doesn't care for it. So,
peach juice, pear juice.
For Tammy, I just usually omit or use cranberry juice.
Okay.
She likes cranberry juice, but I have not tried to make a substitution with this cocktail. So I will do that. I will try it with a substitution of the pineapple juice, and let you know. And you can put that into the. You can plug that in when you send it out. When you send out the recipe.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because like you, there are others who don't either don't like it or are allergic to it. So yeah, I'll do that, Sailor.
Awesome.
For shame, not down with the pineapple juice. But I was gonna say
it came later in life, so I know what it tastes like.
Oh, really?
It's one of my favorites.
Wow, that's a darn shame. I'm thinking too, like you can play around And yeah, you can play around and do something. I would say like either peach puree or even something like if you want to get real crazy and fruity, do something like a mango. And then I would do like Victoria said, yeah, like oh damn, well okay, so do peach. So do peach and then do like a little bit of cranberry for the color. Have fun. That should be good.
Well, Jay, do you
yes,
think
ma'am.
that the cream de you think the cream de pêche would be a substitute?
Yeah, close enough. Sure enough. Yeah. It's a liqueur, so that's gonna add a little bit more to the alcohol level of the cocktail, but
that's fine.
Who cares? Let's have fun, Great
I'm
flavor.
losing my volume.
So that's kind of like it's a peach liqueur for those of y'all who are wondering. It's a peach liqueur, so you can find that.
I can't.
Kind of like if you don't want to buy cream de pêche, you can get like peach schnapps. Hopefully you come back.
I can hear.
We can hear you just fine, which is funny.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put this up. So I'm gonna do a half an ounce. Tell her I'm doing a half ounce of ginger syrup. I'm gonna keep going, folks.
Can you hear?
I'm gonna do a half an ounce of ginger syrup.
Okay.
Who's that? I didn't hear you.
Mike.
Addie. Audie. How you doing, Audie? What's up, darling? I thought you said Maggie at first. I was like, Maggie? I was like, I got a homegirl from one of my regulars from 1 through South is Maggie. But Audie, what's up, Audie? Checking in with Parlor.
Can you hear us now, Victoria? Can you hear us okay?
Yeah,
You back?
My AirPods went out for some reason.
That's all right. We can hear you just fine. So
those nights.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, there's
still making lemonade. We gonna make
gremlins
it.
and everything.
Okay.
Try and tell you.
So I'm gonna.
All right, so I'm not as cute with these on, Jay, but we're gonna make it work, okay?
You're lovely. Either way, you're fine with me, darling. So I think we did the ginger syrup. So I did a half ounce of ginger syrup in case we so I know you can rock that out real quick. And then I'm grabbing the honey syrup after that. And I'm doing it 1/4 of an ounce of the honey syrup. Yeah, that's right there. Hello. Nice, mate. Nice.
Kevin from Oklahoma's in the house. What's up, Kevin?
Wait a minute. I got a whole lot of regulars popping in here. This is wild. This is hilarious.
And, you guys, Audie is the one who
Kevin, what's up?
Created the Black Wall Street cocktail that I posted the link. I'll post it once again now. So we really appreciate that with that beautiful charcoal ice cube, which is pretty incredible.
Heck yeah. That makes the drink, boy. Black Wall Street with a little bit of mint because we love the monies. We love the monies. There it is. Thank you for reposting that. Okay, so we got everything in there. Is that right?
You guys are stirring, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
What's up, Donald?
I'm watching you.
So someone's asking about the ginger syrup while you guys are stirring the cocktail. Do you want to describe how you made the ginger syrup?
I didn't make it. Speedy did. So we'll let Speedy tell you again.
Where's my syrup? So it's simply one part sugar, 1 part water. Equal parts. 1 part sugar, 1 part water. And you put that in and make that real hot, so it turns into a syrup. But what I did first, ginger. I took real ginger root. Yeah, chopped that up, minced it up a little bit so I can get a little bit of the juices, and threw that in into my jar. Sugar, water, put that in, heated it up. Then once it was all good to go, shake it up a little bit, make sure everything comes together and it's delicious, and that's it. Ginger syrup's that easy, and let it sit for a little while. Yeah, that's what I did.
You can also do it on the stove if you want to make a larger, like a big batch of it, and keep it in your fridge for a couple of weeks.
Right.
You can do a demerara sugar, which is it's a bartender's favorite. It's just better sugar. It's better for you. And you do 2 to 1. So twice the amount of sugar to water, and you want to put, just like Jay said, either shave the ginger or chop it up and add it in there, and then you'll strain it into a glass jar. and you can usually keep it in your fridge for like 3 to 4 weeks if it's a 2 to 1. And we call that a rich syrup. So if you see that in a recipe, it's called a rich syrup.
Hey, Jay.
There you go. Rich because it's 2 to 1 for sure. Talk to me.
Before you top it off with the rosé,
yes,
I want you to taste it.
Taste it first.
Okay. Well, since it's just me,
because it can be done either way.
Oh yeah, that's sexy. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that pineapple. Wow. So who said you can't do whiskey with pineapple juice, baby? I thought. Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
Yep.
You can have whatever you like.
Yes.
Shout out to T.I. That's your boyfriend. I ain't gonna say nothing else. My bad, BA. My bad. All right.
Look, don't get me put out.
All right, I'm sorry. Okay, so then we're gonna put it into a Collins glass. I would put it on fresh ice, but my ice machine is very loud, so it freaks Sailor out. So we're gonna do this and just pour it right in there. I got a little bit of.
We call that dirty ice.
Dirty. And since I'm in the South, that works out great. Thank you. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get some more ice anyway. I'm sorry.
All right, then then Victoria's using
can't hear a thing.
Oh my god.
Yes. Sorry, we were done already. All right, fresh ice, and you thought I didn't have no rosé, right? You thought I didn't have rosé.
Are you serious?
Booyah! Booyah!
Donald, they don't usually take this long. To be fair, usually this cocktail can take like.
This is quick and easy, very fast. Oh yeah, yeah, seriously. All right, and so that's all. Then we're just gonna top it off with the rosé. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that pour. Sailor, are you watching that pour? You see that pour?
Oh, wow.
What?
Yes, I'm saying yes. It's amazing. Yes.
Boom.
And so,
sage.
Do you guys want to talk about actually Victoria, why you chose rosé in specific?
That's what I like.
Okay.
And I thought it went well with this cocktail.
Awesome.
The one I have is the Chandon, the Brut Rosé, and so it's so sometimes a lot of folks would think it's a drier sparkling. So I like that from that standpoint because it kind of contrasts with the pineapple juice in there and the lovely sweetness of the 1884, and so a little rosé on top. So you're gonna taste that, of course, right on top, but then you gotta mix it up a little bit. But when you look at it, it's slightly layered, so it's pink and sexy on top too.
So did you smack it? Did you put a smack of sage
on your sage?
No, I left. That's the one thing. See, again, I can't do this while my wife. I forgot to ask her, can you grab the sage from the garden out back? So if she's watching, she's probably cursing me out right now.
Victoria, do you want to explain why you smack it?
Yes, you smack the sage to release the fragrance.
Perfect.
Yes.
And so you put it on the side where you're gonna drink. Mm-hmm. So the fragrance goes with the sip.
Beautiful.
That's right.
It is absolutely delicious.
And it looks.
You want to tap all the senses. You look at it. You know the contrast with the green in the glass. If I had some sage, the contrast with the green in the glass is appealing to the eye. Then you sip it, and of course, before you sip it, you get the scent on the nose of the sage, and so it kind of makes your mouth water. So as soon as you sip the cocktail, you're like, "Wow! It's bang, bang, bang all together." Mm-hmm.
So I posted the recipe again, everybody, in the comments.
Oh, that's nice, Victoria. That's another delightful summer cocktail. Good gracious.
It looks so pretty, the color and everything.
So that chick who made that drink, she bad, ain't she, Jay?
She is bad.
I mean, bad.
This is a Lady Victoria original. The lady's got skills. I'm gonna just say that right now.
And it's called the Grand Diva.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Representing straight out of Murfreesboro. Represent Tennessee to the fullest.
So I think one of the awesome takeaways from this, and one of the reasons we thought this would be fun to do with you, Victoria, is really since everybody's, more at home, at least now than they were before. And unfortunately, some of that your favorite
Maybe.
places to go to aren't open or
Maybe.
serving. That you can learn to make cocktails that seem like they're really complex and have complex flavors. You can learn to make them at home, and they're easier than you think they are.
Yes.
Not to put a
That's
mixologist
true.
out of a job, because we always share our recipes with you because it's more than just a recipe, but you really can do elevated cocktails. It's just following a recipe. I mean, if you cook, if you bake, it's the same thing, right?
That's
just
right.
Following a recipe, you're going to learn what you like, and that's important. Forget what everybody else likes. So Victoria made this drink for her taste profile,
That's right.
and learn what you like, and then just play around and have fun with it.
Right.
Right. As we always say,
once
drink
you
your whiskey
learn
how you like to drink your
use
whiskey.
the proper tools,
Mm-hmm.
learning what goes with what,
Mm-hmm.
what you like in regards to that, what goes with what.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So
You ain't lying.
you just add a bunch of ingredients to your pantry and start playing with that. Along with sage and mint and rosemary, those fresh ingredients.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The fresher, the better, right? We love fresh
Always.
stuff. That makes the cocktail way
Yes.
more better. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Use
Especially
fresh
when-
ingredients when you can, like
Yes,
fresh
especially when it's a
lemon
premium
juice
spirit.
and- yeah, those
Especially
things
when
make
it's
a
a premium
difference in a
spirit.
cocktail.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
And the other thing, I mean, so many people are afraid sometimes. And that's what we always like to say, with people being sometimes have the stigma of whiskey just being whiskey, like you're either drinking neat or on the rocks. But whiskey is probably one of the best spirits to put in cocktails. And you have us that are here to help and walk you through it or assist you through it. And we also too have a load of cocktails on our website on unclenearest.com. You can go on there. We have recipes for cocktails on there that you can check out. And all our stuff is usually posted here, like we said, on Facebook. And we have our own YouTube channel, which is Pound the Rock. And you can go on there and watch our videos and stuff like that. If you don't catch us live and direct, shame on you if you don't catch us live. But it's cool. Go later and go to YouTube and check us out. And, we got our wonderful brand ambassadors and market managers all around the freaking country now. I mean, they're just... this family is growing, and I love that. And so you got folks who are out there in the market who can also too are coming into bars and restaurants if they're open, and also too and just being able to offer more cocktails and more ways to drink and enjoy Uncle Nearest and continue to tell this beautiful story and cement this wonderful legacy that we've done with Uncle Nearest. We're still young, but we're still kicking some serious butt. It's been one heck of a year.
Yes.
One heck of a year. Yes. I'm loving and enjoying every bit of it. In spite of COVID, yes.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
We're going to be all right.
I have a poll for you guys, and we'll poll Speedy too. We'll include him in this. Okay, name your favorite. So couple people asked some questions, but this is going to be fun. Name, if you have to pick one syrup that you say, like you're an Uncle Nearest drinker, have one syrup at home at all times that would go well in an Uncle Nearest cocktail, and we'll each choose one. So Jay, you want to go first? Or Victoria, you want to go first?
Well, for me, without even thinking about it, it's ginger syrup.
Ginger syrup, okay?
Yeah.
Ginger syrup.
Good. I'm going to say rosemary.
Rosemary syrup, I love it. Okay. What about Speedy, Victoria?
Speedy, what's your favorite go-to cocktail with the 1884?
Syrup.
My favorite syrup to go with 1884? Probably ginger.
He agrees with me, it's ginger.
Ginger.
Well, I mean, I want to diversify. Right on.
Big delay.
Okay, I'm going to say...
He heard it now. He's on delay.
He's on delay, right. Okay, got you.
Okay. Okay, so we have ginger syrup times 2, rosemary syrup, and I'm going to say a vanilla bean syrup. That is my absolute, one of my favorites.
Oh, check you out.
So
yeah, I can see that.
I got to try that, Sailor.
Yeah, so, and it's super easy to do, just like we said with the ginger. You can get vanilla beans in the little jars in your spice aisle. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them anywhere. And you just you want to cut it open so you get the oils inside. Put it in the bottom of a hot pan and turn it on. The minute you start smelling it, go ahead and add your water. 1 cup of water, 2 cups of sugar. Let everything get clear. Strain out that. I usually do it with a spoon, like a tempura, strainer spoon, and I'll pull out the bean, and then boom, you have vanilla bean syrup. It tastes different than using vanilla extract. You definitely want to use the bean, but it goes so perfect with 1884. So I happen to love it.
I'll try it.
That's a good one. Vanilla syrup, okay.
And Donald said he's got an overabundance of fresh basil. And Audie said, make basil syrup. 100%. Basil syrup, lemon juice. You've got a killer whiskey sour right there. Use the 1884 basil syrup, just like I just explained the vanilla and the ginger. Same process. Add some lemon juice. And if you want to add a little egg white, shake that up really well. And you'll have a gorgeous basil whiskey sour.
Yes, that sounds really good.
Nice and fresh. And you can freeze your herbs too. So I don't know about you guys, but because of COVID, I planted like 1 million of everything so that I could freeze it all in case the apocalypse comes. So I got so much stuff. I got collard greens and I got everything frozen. So I'm freezing everything. So
girl, just like what I mean, I would have thought that we had a garden in the backyard. And now we got stuff back there. We got tomatoes to rosemary to mint to we even tried to grow some blueberries back there. So yeah, we on the same thing, Yeah. In case all heck breaks loose, we gonna have just a little bit of food to eat.
Oregano syrup is really, really good with whiskey too. I happen to love it.
Oregano.
Me too. I'm a Greek girl, so it's like in my blood with olive oil. We're made of like olive oil and oregano.
That's it. That's
good. This is so much fun. I am so excited that we get to do this together.
Is there anything else going on up there that you could tell us about, Victoria, that's going on up in Shelbyville? That's going on between you and good old Speedy. Anything happening up there?
No, the Welcome House is still closed, of course, due to COVID.
Yes,
we don't have a definitive reopen date yet.
Okay.
So, but the construction has not stopped.
That's
the guys are out here every day. So, the construction is ongoing every day. I don't think they've missed a day of work.
Wow, that's amazing.
I've heard they've been really punching it.
So good.
Awesome.
Really good.
So
we still got to keep some things quiet. Keep secrets on some stuff.
For those people that don't know, that might be new to our brand, we're in the middle of building our own distillery, and that's physically where Victoria is right now. And
that's right.
We have been under construction for over a year. Were we a year? Over a year, right?
Oh yeah,
over a year now. And also, does everybody know who Victoria is? I just want to make sure we have a lot of people watching. Raise your hand and shout if you don't know who she is, because Victoria is one of the most, if not the most special people in our brand for a really important reason.
Type it in.
So if everybody knows who Victoria is, we are doing our jobs well. Jay, Speedy, we're all the other brand ambassadors.
I say, I tell most people, I lie and say, she's my cousin, and that helps out a lot of times. But in real life, she's my play cousin, and we go way back to about a year and a half ago.
I love it.
But we hit it off immediately. I was like, I got you covered. I was like, you gonna be my play cousin. We good to go, and we've been kicking it ever since. That's why we cut up on here. Folks, I'm trying to tell you.
So we've got
someone. It's a special lady right here.
So we've got someone that would like to know. So Victoria, would you like to tell us we'll go over again, what your role is with the brand and how you are connected to the brand?
Absolutely. I am Nearest Green's great-great-granddaughter.
Whoa.
And I am the master blender for Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey, the first black female master blender.
Whole lot of first black female stuff going on. I like that.
And to that, I owe a huge
Message.
of gratitude to our CEO and founder, Miss Fawn Weaver, who elevated me to that position last October, I think it was.
Sounds about right.
Oh yeah. Shout outs to Fawn Weaver. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Shout outs to Keith. I know you guys are hanging out. That's a fantabulous couple right there, doing some seriously beautiful things and cemented the legacy. You ain't lying. Big time powerhouse. And they're cool as heck too, and hilarious.
They're just follow Fawn Stories and you'll on Instagram on the weekends. and our amazing director of whiskey production is a lifetime friend of Victoria, and they are connected in a very special way as well.
Yes, her name is Sherry Moore, and Sherry and I go back to childhood. And she is related to Jack Daniel, and I am related to Near Screen. Those men were friends, of course, all those years ago, more than 160 years ago. And Sherry Moore retired from Jack Daniel Distillery after 31 years of service. And now we have the distinct honor and privilege of working together. And she is our director of whiskey operations.
I heard she came out of retirement. She came out of retirement.
We're supposed to say sabbatical.
Sherry was
I'm sorry. My bad.
She was selling real estate when she met the Weavers, and she told Fawn that if she ever decided to make whiskey, to remember her, and that's what Fawn.
And there was one particular piece of real estate that she sold to the Weavers, and what was that piece of real estate that she sold? She sold
them the Dan Call Farm. This house on the bottle is the Dan Call Farm. That is the farm where Nearest Green made whiskey, and the place where Nearest and Jack fostered a friendship. And that house belongs to Keith and Fawn Weaver.
Is that incredible, you guys, or what?
And Sherry sold it to him the third day they were in Lynchburg.
Oh, it's the third day. Wow. Okay. That's a new piece of information. Thank you. The third day.
Yes.
I mean, who wouldn't drive to that property?
Tell me that.
And be like,
Fawn didn't tell me the third day.
Yeah, imagine being like, no, I'm not going to buy it. And it's beautiful. It's beautifully restored. You can actually see photos on our Facebook page. And if you just Google the Dan Call Farm, Fawn and Keith did a wonderful job of bringing it back to what it looked like originally, restoring it and making sure that it is preserved, because it is a very important historic place, not just for our brand, but for Jack Daniel as well, as we share an origin story, and that is the ground where our story was born. So it's pretty incredible, and I'm so glad that it's protected. It makes me feel so happy that we know that it's in good hands, and it's going to be protected for generations to come. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
The birthplace of Tennessee whiskey is right there, and that's so beautiful. How it came full circle. You know what I'm saying? Like full circle. Wow. It came right back. It's beautiful.
For those who don't know, that is the original place for Old Number 7.
Also amazing. So
on that big old plot of land. It's like what, 313 acres?
That's it.
Yes. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
You got it. When everything is fine again, that would be lovely. I can't wait to get back up there. I cannot wait to get back up there.
Same here. Yes.
So good job, Fawn and Keith Weaver, for the power move on getting that. Yeah, and COVID, you stink. I don't like you at all.
But you know what? Look, we're supposed to see the beauty in all things, right? And even in tragedy.
Okay.
Which is we can't stop the tragedy. We didn't create the tragedy, but we can find the beauty because we have to, right? because we have to uplift our community. We have to uplift each other and ourselves. So the beautiful thing is that we've been able to do this. We didn't do this before COVID. We can connect with people literally all over the country and all over the world. You know, we can see each other. We see each other on camera more than we did before. You know, and so I think we've done a really good job of making the best of it and giving people just a little piece
phenomenal,
of happy and fun, right?
Remarkable
during all of this. So
amazing job.
Not to diminish.
We wouldn't be here without COVID.
That's
We would still be out running so much in the streets. So
that's right.
I'll take that. I'll take that into
I'm
account.
running out in the streets.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm gonna leave you alone. You keep setting me up. One of these days I'm gonna get you, Victoria. One of these days I'm gonna get you. You keep on setting me up. I'm trying to be good.
In all seriousness.
Oh my God, you guys.
COVID is a serious thing.
Yes.
But
please put your mask on, fam.
It's something that we have to deal with, and I think we have done that pretty well as a brand. Putting up the signs in the communities that have been affected the most, sending out those masks, and continuing to send out masks, sending out hand sanitizer, and making sure that folks on the front line were well taken care of with the PPE. And so we've done that, and we are continuing to do that. And
that's
so, but you know, you still have to have a good time.
Yes.
You gotta stay healthy mentally. I'm grateful for nights like this.
Yes.
You ain't lying. Yeah, this is therapeutic for me.
Although we are apart far as distance, these events like this have brought us closer together.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad that we do this. And I'm glad that we're able to share with our whiskey family.
Yes, I love it.
That's
I love it. It's been so great. I've met so many new people, and there's so many people that started watching our broadcasts regularly and have reached out to me, and we become friends on social media, and it's so wonderful, and you do have to find the blessings, and you have to find the light wherever you can.
You do.
And
that's
you know, I think this was the natural thing for us, because my whole job, our entire brand, is about someone's legacy. It's about telling a story of love, honor, and respect. And we are bringing the light out of the darkness. So, you know, here we are every day. So I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate everybody who was with us tonight. And thank you so much.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, Victoria, I cannot wait to try this delicious cocktail. I'm gonna wait for you to give me some suggestions on switching out that pineapple juice, and I'm gonna make one. I will.
I definitely will. But
and we're gonna finish drinking that tonight.
Stamp of approval, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I think
this is a delicious, beautiful spring and summer cocktail. Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
absolutely, she would.
Make one for Solana.
Yeah, Solana loves pineapple juice, so yeah, we'll work that one out. And she likes a little bit of bubbly.
Good for her.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, so that'll work out just great, for sure. And also too, you all continue to keep tuning in, because we're here every Thursday night for Must See Whiskey TV. So we got different shows on. We got Cigar Mike, we got Chef that comes on, usually Chef Jannard, but we're gonna start switching that out a little bit because there's a whole lot of other culinary artists out there, and so we're gonna start switching that up a little bit. And then we got Making Cocktails with Lady Victoria, and then next week is we got the Whiskey Dads. I haven't seen those old guys for a minute, so I'm looking forward to acting a fool with the Whiskey Dads next week. I keep saying acting a fool, but I mean, to me, that gives me life.
Right?
Like,
yeah, Speedy will be joining. Yep.
You ain't lying. Beard and all. That's for man, 5,000, $5,000. So I mean, I'm really looking forward to that. So again, we try and make sure we engage with everybody and keep pushing the pill, and also to have a good time. We got to have a good time while we're going through all this nonsense, and enjoy some good whiskey, and let people know about how good our whiskey is, how great our story is. But also too, we can mix it up a little bit, have some good times at the house, and we're gonna make it happen with whatever you got at the house. We'll figure out how to make a nice little cocktail, talk some stuff, and have a good time and giggle.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. There you go.
So before we go, Go ahead and get that Moorhead stuff out of the way.
I was waiting for this.
I would, but I
Morehouse.
Right, I was saying I would, but I actually went to Morehouse, which is the best HBCU ever. Oh, I mean, hey, I just say that you did it for me. Thank you, young lady. Shout out to all my boys from Morehouse College. All HBCUs, I'm a Kappa too, so shout out to all the noobs out there. So all the Panhellenic. And shout outs to the lovely ladies of Delta Sigma Theta. My mama's a Delta, so I got to give a shout out to that. And then, of course, the lovely lady Victoria is a Delta also, so I had to put that in there. So I mean, I'm kind of partial. I'm kind of partial to the red and white or the crimson and cream, or this is what we do. This is what we do. Yes, indeed. Shout out to my daughter too, who's an AKA. I love you. I love you. I still love you. My mom was pissed. My mom was mad, but we worked it out anyway. Had to put that in there. And my sister's a Delta too. I'm tripping. So shout out to all my family and everybody else looking out for me, and all my peoples from One Flew South. A few chopped in here, and some of my regulars from One Flew South. So I mean, I just really, really appreciate from everybody all around the country all the love and support that we get as a company. That I get as an ambassador and just all around kind of silly guy from being in One Flew South and so many years for doing that. So we really appreciate all the love and support. Anybody, if you ever want to, go onto our website, check out unclenearest.com. There's a plethora of information on there. Anything you want to find out about the company, anything you want to find out about the legacy, the story, cocktails, all that good stuff. Please check us out. Oh, there's my sister. That's my sister. So, so please, you all go and log on. And always, too, check us out on Facebook. We got stuff going on Facebook. Not as much. We're not on IG Live anymore, but we do have. But we are on Instagram, and I mean, Haley is Haley's in charge of our social media, and she's like the most engaging person I've ever seen. I think that's part of the reason why people are going nuts over Uncle Nearest, because we've been out there and been pushing the pill so hard from day one. So thank you, Haley, for all you do. Big time. Big time.
I want to give a little
and it makes it so much easier to do this daggone podcast and hang out with Sailor and Victoria.
A little shout out to my friends at KHQ in Spokane, Kevin, Kim, and Noel. They are wonderful reporters that have been working so incredibly hard during COVID and a lot of things that have gone on in our community. And they made some really nice posts about Uncle Nearest today. So I just wanted to thank them for that and give them a shout out. We appreciate it. So thank you, everybody. All right, are we ready to wrap it up? What do you think?
Victoria, did you have any shout outs? I mean,
I was talking to Speedy.
Oh.
Yeah, I was talking to Speedy.
Right.
No, I will tag on to what you said. We laugh and cut up, have a good time. It's fun, making the cocktails. But please know that we are so grateful for you guys joining us. We're grateful that you continue to purchase our whiskey. And we are so thankful that you all are ambassadors yourself of this story. That you share the story, that Near Screen's name will never, ever, ever be forgotten.
Yes.
Ever. That's the wonderful thing I really feel about this. Like whenever we talk to people, and whenever we're able to talk to people, and I try and be, and before all this COVID stuff with doing events, I would always try and make sure I had a large crowd to tell at an event to tell the story. And the amazing thing about it is that when people walk out, there are other ambassadors. Like they if I'm talking to 50 people, then now we have 50 ambassadors who go out and tell their friends, their family.
Yes.
I mean, it's been great. It's been great. So thank you all for doing that and keeping it out there. And we forgot to mention, we got this little thing called a TV ad that's been out nationally in all markets. So if you all have seen the TV ad, I saw you on there, Donald, talking about your wife. So thank you. And shout out to your wife for making sure she saw us on TV. Yeah, Cat's been hitting me up like, yo, Jay, I saw Uncle Nearest on the TV. I'm like, yeah, great, that's awesome. And so I still haven't seen the commercial myself. I just have seen it on our post.
Wow.
I haven't seen it on TV because I'm not watching TV like that, but I need to. But I did watch it, of course, on YouTube. I mean, on our Facebook posts and stuff like that. Yeah. And by the way, I gotta say, Keith Weaver, you did an excellent job on the voiceover. You sound great.
Indeed.
He's trying to do the math voice.
You did an excellent job on that. Keith Weaver, listen, Victoria, I want to get Keith Weaver on here one of these times because I mean the people got to see Keith Weaver. I'm putting it out there, Keith.
Yes,
I'm putting it out there.
Keith is a great bartender.
He is a cool cat.
We need to have a night with the Weavers. So, Fawn, if you're watching,
wow,
we should do a night with the Weavers. That would be so fun.
You know, instead of the Cleavers, forget the Cleavers, a night with the Weavers.
Yes, you've been watching Fawn on Sunday.
Yes, Sundays with the Weavers.
She's been creating things. So
yep.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be super fun.
Oh yeah. We need to break up. We need to break
on,
up in the house with a camera and do a podcast with them and make some cocktails. That's a great idea. Sailor, genius.
On Instagram and Facebook, you can watch Fawn Weaver's stories, and she every Sunday does Sundays with the Weavers. So you got to tune in. It's super fun. But yeah, we'll talk to her, and she's going to be like, "Oh, great, yeah, another thing I have to do."
Sundays with the Weavers.
We're always suggesting more work.
That's awesome.
Hey, you want to do more work? Great, awesome. And you got to be on camera.
Great,
so, you know.
Sailor. Good job.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it was your
I don't have any
idea,
problem
Jay.
working 7 days a week from the house. It's cool.
Right?
No problem.
And now
my kids are like, Dad,
Keith
seriously,
too.
come on.
I know.
Golly. Yeah.
All right, you guys.
That'll be good. That'll be cool.
I don't know about
like
you, but I'm ready to go have another drink and ice my elbow. So thank you again so much, Victoria. I love watching how your journey has been amazing, and now you're creating. I can't wait to see what you do next. So I'm so excited. Thank you, everybody that watched and hung out with us tonight. Jay, thank you as always. I love you, my brother. I don't know what I would do without you.
I love you, girl.
And,
right back at you.
Drink honorably, everybody. Drink honorably. So cheers.
Drink honorably.
Cheers.
Victoria.
See you next time.
Victoria, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. We're gonna cut up for sure. Hey y'all, check us out next Thursday.
I'm fooling with you.
Night, everybody.
Next Thursday, right here. Bye.
Right here, Must See Whiskey TV.